first time I met Chris, he was standing right where I'm standing at my house in Santa Cruz. And I'll tell you why in just a minute, but first let me talk about how did I first hear about Chris Torres. I heard about him from a friend of mine, a colleague actually a director that worked for me. And I started watching his videos online, and I've estimated I've probably read or listened to somewhere between 400 and 500 programs on self-help and improvement and so forth, and human performance. And listening to Chris on those videos, this was really something different. It was fresh. It wasn't just a rehash like a lot of authors are just rehashing what other authors have written. It was fresh. It was dynamic. It was clear. It was straightforward, and obviously easy to understand. And so we didn't have a lot of budget for the company I was at the time, so I would have done a much larger program with Chris, but we did a 90-minute seminar down here on the deck that we showed earlier in the video, and for my team of about 35. He actually went about 2 hours just out of generosity, but the team was just, the content was compelling, the team was very engaged. It was an absolutely wonderful, clear presentation. With a lot of good interaction with the team, and afterwards we all talked about it. It was one of the best things we did. It was the best thing I ever did for my sales team in 8 years at that company, and I got so much feedback that night and then ongoing about how wonderful and how impactful and how inspiring. It wasn't just that Chris was motivating people. He gave my team a new way of looking at things, looking at life, looking at mental toughness, at the things that you got to do every day to be successful. And it was so powerful. I carried it into my team meetings, into my quarterly meetings, into monthly meetings. I would show Chris's videos. I would have content that I created based on Chris's material. And we just kept that going the whole year. We had so many people that were so inspired and had the best years of their careers, and then went on to have even better years. But it was based on that foundation of what they got here just out of 90 minutes on our patio. If I had more budget, I would have done a lot longer time, and I would have done a lot more with Chris. But frankly, we were a young company, and there just wasn't that budget there for those type of events for regional leaders around the world. But Chris has just got to know him a little bit. He's just a great guy. He's inspiring. He walks the talk, and like I said, what you get from Chris is not a rehash of all the other authors that have been out there for 30, 40 years at this point. And my team we had a phenomenal year, and then a couple great years after that, until thankfully we had done well enough so that I could retire here at this house in Santa Cruz.